This is an urgent appeal on behalf of the registered charity Foundation Against Football Manager Rage. Since November the 4th, the number of calls into our support centres have trebled, and we need your assistance to continue helping those who need us most. By donating just £500 a day, you will help replace the broken keyboards, mice and desk lamps that get destroyed after conceding last-minute equalisers. It will repair the holes put through walls, doors and even faces when that striker you blew your entire budget on gets injured for 6 months without touching the ball. It will also help us continue providing emotional support for the loved ones who get shunned and ignored because you bottled the title by losing to bottom of the league on the last day of the season. If you can make any contribution to help those afflicted and affected by this terrible illness, please dial 0442 4141 4231. We look forward to your call. Thank you. Well, hello there. My name is Matt, and this is
Recreativo Rejuvenation. Yes.
That's 10 for you non-Spanish speakers, because I'm obviously absolutely fluent in Spanish right now. Shall we set a like target? Let's set a like target, because you've been doing so well with those recently. How about 70? 70 likes. I don't think that's too much to ask. In fact, maybe that's too few. 70 though. We'll stick with 70. Let's, move on. Not just a like type, a question. I've got a question because you've been lazy and you've not been commenting on videos and I don't like it. Well, it's less work for me, to be honest, if you don't. But that's besides the point. What I would like to know is, who are you currently playing as yourself? Is anyone else playing in Spain? If you are, let me know who you are and how you've been doing. In fact, if you're not playing in Spain, let me know who you're playing as and how you're doing. Have you been sacked yet? Let's just get in this together. And that's enough of me being nice. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. Get away. Leave me alone. Don't even just piss off. In episode 9, if you haven't seen it, quickly hop back on, go and watch it, because, spoiler alert, we lost in the playoffs. What I actually noticed was, despite Real Linense, that team, that well-known Spanish team, Linense, didn't actually get promoted, despite being champions. So that means you basically qualify for the playoffs and you can still fail to get promoted. So that makes me feel a whole lot better about not going up this time, although it makes me feel a whole lot more confident. That makes very little sense. I said at the end of episode 9 that we were going to be busy boys in the transfer window to try and make a better challenge of things this season. Well, that was the plan until... I was cutting the wage budget down, as you do. I like being thrifty. And then the board informed me that they were going to be lopping 15 grand off said budget. So we've had to cut our cloth accordingly. Vasquez, unfortunately, left because he retired, the old sod. Didn't even get a chance to boot him out the door. Poor man's Ube, he's still shit. Manu Torres, released. Fran Machado, released. Mainly because they wanted too much bloody money. Because they're greedy little greedy pants. Greedy little greedy pants. That is the best you could come up with there. Well done. We did actually get money for players. Antonio Dominguez, he went for £60,000, was worth a lot more, but I don't care because it's got him off the wage budget and he was earning ridiculous pennies. Or pesos. No, is that? I don't even know what the currency is. Euros, isn't it? It's bloody euros. Corneo also left pretty much on a free. We lost out massively, but he was on a huge wage. So you can see we got a massive amount of money for him there. Could buy a used car with that, probably. Out of the 15 transfers, only 4 are permanent. Someone who returns to the fold, Alexandre Mitrita, back on loan for his second season. He was fantastic for us last season. As you can see, He's been doing quite well so far. Will you stop rearranging it? That is going to annoy the piss out of me. Kakalis, got a clap for Greece. And we're bringing it back with Maloku. That's supposed to be a really funny joke about Maloko in that famous song, but yep. Sangali. Now this guy, very impressed with so far. 7.6 average rating in the 5 games he's played. Only 22. On loan from Sociedad. Sociedad. Oh. Look at this fella. Xavi Quintilla. Or Quintilla. Is that right? Who knows? Anyone who's Spanish, if I'm getting this even remotely close, please let me know. Because, well, if I'm good, then it would be nice to know that. Our raid on Sociedad. Oh, no. That's still not working, is it? It's not working for me. Little John. Is he little? 5'11". Little enough. The final part of this raid was Andoni Ugarte. Our permanent signings, we've signed Juan Delgado. That was quite good. We've lost a few aging players, so I thought what a great idea to replace them so we don't have to sell off the Zimmer frames. Although, with the amount of money we haven't got in the club, that would have been a good idea. Yet another striker. Oh, look at those flowing locks. Look at them. What a beautiful man. Brazilian. So we've got a bit of flair instantly, despite his flair being 10. So, what is it with these Brazilians? Eh? And last but by no means least, we have Alberto. Because, well, Galvez is made out of Ryvita and Weetabix, apparently, because he can't seem to go 3 games without getting injured. What happens to Alberto? His debut? Injured. Of course it did. Of course it happened. So this is kind of giving away the formation we're going to play. Oh, what is that? What are those? Wingbacks? I know. I'm going all out. This is crazy shit. We've actually got a pretty competent team put together. The board want minimum, despite cutting 15 grand off the wage budget. Of course, they still want us to qualify for the playoffs. So, thank you for that, pricks. Cecil is still here. Of course he's not going anywhere. We've got Zamora, who signed a new contract for a year. We've got to remember that we can't play him more than 20 times, or else we've got to sign him for another year, and he's going to be really old by that point. This little fellow likes to rock the apple cart, and then all of a sudden be all happy and fine again, because he's an arsehole, apparently. So, not in my best books, despite being one of our best players. I didn't even... Why did I forget to go through Luca Forte? He's a new signing as well, on loan, obviously. Bloody awesome. Bloody awesome. Look at that. Look at that for this level. Oh. Almost sexual. And on a free. Well, free, loan. Same thing. Key man, Mario Marin, by far our best player. And one of the reasons why we've switched to the formation that we have. I know, I'm holding it off. I'm teasing you a bit too much. Wait, why have these gone over there? Come back. Come back over here. So the tactic I have opted to play is a variant of sort of what we were playing last season, but with quite a lot of tweaks and being a lot more aggressive. Because why not? Let's get angry. Or at least creative. You can't... Why are you talking with the... Idiot. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to go through this in a bit more detail, because it's quite different to what most people tend to play, particularly at the level I'm at the moment. 2 centre-halves with a half-back dropping in to make 3 when the wing-backs go. And forward, not vaginas again, let's stop that. We've got 2 creative players in the middle, and then the 2 players, the inside forwards, I'm going to do it again, yep, we know what that is. Cut in. And then the wing-backs overlap. So we've got a huge amount of players that go forward when we go forward. We're playing generally on the counter, although obviously we alter the mentality that we play at depending on who we are playing. It is a bit susceptible to the counter-attack. We'll say that. We only got 2 players at the back at most times, maybe 3 if the half-backs decided he's, going to help out occasionally. So, preparation for this season didn't go so well. Look at that, 5-all. 5-all! We'll skip over those. They didn't happen. 4 and 6, though, at the end, once we'd realised what we needed to do, switched to the 2-3-2-2-1. Hipsters rejoice in that formation. Other than the blip against Toledo, where we were knocked out of the Cup, or the Copa del Rey, Is that Copa del Rey? Let's just Englishify it. So we are second, only a point behind top, and we already know it matters not as long as we finish in that top 4. Last season we didn't fare too well against Merida, and they are currently bottom. So by the law of averages, we're going to lose and get tonked by bottom of the league, because that's how Football Manager seems to work. Let's see if we can buck that trend today. We are favourites despite being away, and we line up with Alberto in goal, Vyman and Quintilla at centre half. With, I'm calling him Little John because I'm not even going to be able to Little John. There we go. That's a lot easier than saying whatever his surname is. So we have Little John in the half-back role with wing-backs Cantero and Marin on either side. Sangali and Silva in the middle of the park. Forte and Matrita in the advanced midfield positions. And then we have Bida up front on his own. And that sounds like B-Day. What a surprise! The players do not give us stuff. Silva, Matrita, look at this. Look at this. Bida. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, Bida bar. Marin saying, look how many players we've got piling forward. Silva gets stopped by Del Pozzo. Garudi, can he clear it up? He does. Back to Vyman. Quintilla. Look at this. Little cheeky back three when it's needed. Oh, Forte's injured. This is not good. Stubbed finger. You can still play. You don't need hands to play. You're not playing American football. This is nice patient play. As you can see, Merida have not had a sniff so far, but that does not mean we aren't going to get stuffed. Bida with a head, and Saicedo in goal for Merida just tips it over the bar. We've not been great with corners. Still not been great with corners. So Silva plays in Matrita. Oh, Silva just tips it round the post. We are knocking on the door of Merida. Hello, anyone in? Hello? Let me score, please. Can he find Forte? He does find Forte. Quintilla, there's a bit of... Vyman hits the post. Unlikely candidate for scoring there, Michael Vyman. But who cares? And Bida nods it just wide. Little John, again, cleaning up at the back, as he so frequently does for us. Silva finds Forte. Forte, back to Silva. Silva finds Marin. He just needs to whip a great ball, and he does. Forte, oh my God, what is that? No! No! How? Right, control, because Sangali to Silva, plays a Matrita. Matrita finds the net, finally, we break that deadlock. Oh, see, scintillating stuff. So, Sangali to Silva with a little slip through to Matrita, with a fantastic finish, just nestling into the bottom corner. Forte is injured, which means the one and only Cecil is coming on. Look at this, lovely little interchanges. See, lots of triangles. This is what the formation promotes. Less defensiveness, but triangles. If you like Dairy Lee, you're going to love this tactic. That's basically it. Bida now plays in Cecil. Cecil, yes! Cecil, your little friend. Little quiffy German friend. Football friend. Look at that. Just gets in past his defender. Plays it right at the key. Saicedo does a better job at putting it in the top corner than Cecil did. But who cares? It's gone in. And yes, you're right to hold your heads in shame. Could this be, I don't want to tempt fate too much, but could this be the first win on camera for a bloody long... In fact, I think this could be the first win on camera for this entire save so far. I bet you're thinking I'm cheating. Reloading. Oh, yeah, that must be how he gets these runs together. Well, fuck you all. Yeah, real talk. Garrido, he's in space. He's just blasted it over. This is the danger. I am the danger. That was a really bad Heisenberg impression. So, making a few subs. Veselowski is coming on for Littlejohn, and Kakalis is coming on for Cantero. Ventrita, can he find Marin? He does. Marin just needs to find... That's it. Done. I didn't even realise what the time was. Well, there we go. Fantastic performance. Bullied them from start to finish. I'm very happy. Some people don't give a toss. Well, I do. I'm afraid I bloody do. So that brings us to the end of today's... Recreativo Rejuvenation. If you've enjoyed it, please tickle that like button. We've set a like target of 70, I think, probably, hopefully, yes, agree. And if you haven't done so already, please share and subscribe this. Find a friend who's not seen this yet and let him watch it. And hopefully you'll convince him to stay. Not at your house. Obviously, that has logistical issues for you, I'm sure. Let's get this back on track. Recently, we've just trickled over 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for the support, everyone. Subscribers old and new, welcome. Please stay and enjoy this Recreativo journey that we're currently going on together. I'm being too nice today. I need to start swearing and shouting at everyone and everything. Right, that's all from me today. I'll see you soon. Adios.